The conviction stunned the entire state. People said it should have been impossible. A decorated soldier, arrested like a criminal. A police officer, exposed on camera. And a story so twisted that even prosecutors whispered, "This case doesn't add up." Subscribe, like, and tell us where you are watching from. It began on a quiet two-lane road just after sunset. Traffic was light. Wind was calm. Nothing suggested that a viral true crime moment was seconds away. Officer Blake Turner flicked on his lights. No siren, just a silent flash of red and blue. He pulled behind a black Dodge Charger. Tinted windows. Military plates. Inside sat Sergeant Malik Harris, age 29. Black, calm, in uniform, hands already visible. Not moving, not blinking. Turner approached the vehicle with a swagger that felt practiced. Body cam blinking red. Hand resting on his holster. License and registration. He snapped. Malik nodded slowly. "Yes, sir," reaching for it. But Turner didn't care about the documents. He was staring at the uniform, at the patches, at the small rectangular metal pinned above the chest pocket. "What's that for?" Turner sneered. "My unit awarded it after deployment," Malik replied. Turner laughed. Actually laughed. "You? A combat vet? Come on, man. I'm not stupid." Malik kept his voice steady. "I served 4 years. 2 deployments." "Don't lie to me," Turner said. "You military guys always think you're better than everyone." Malik tried again. "Sir, you can scan the barcode." "It'll." But Turner cut him off. "Step out of the car. Now." Bodycam footage later showed Malik stepping out with his palms open, clearly trained, clearly cautious. Turner pushed him against the hood. "Hard. You driving with these plates to look important." Turner barked. "You think wearing a uniform makes you untouchable." Malik said nothing. He knew arguing was a trap. Then Turner made the moment that would shake the country. He grabbed the medal on Malik's chest, held it up to the camera, and said, This is fake. No way you earned something like this." Malik flinched but didn't move. "It's real," he whispered. "It's for saving." I said, "Don't talk." Turner cuffed him on the side of the road, charged him with fraud, impersonating military personnel, and resisting. The video spread before sunrise. Everyone watched a black soldier being dragged to a cruiser while a white officer smirked at the camera. But here's where the story twisted. The medal wasn't just real. It wasn't just legitimate. It was rare. The type given only to soldiers involved in classified operations. So when the military saw the viral clip, they didn't comment. They didn't defend him. They didn't even acknowledge his name. They went silent, completely silent. And silence, in true crime, is never normal. Meanwhile, Turner doubled down. He called the arrest textbook. He said Malik was a danger. He claimed the medal was an obvious fake. He insisted Malik gave him a threatening vibe. But none of that matched the footage. Commenters pointed out details the public missed. Malik's steady breathing, his respectful tone, his deliberate movements, and especially the moment Turner touched the medal. Something officers are not trained to do during stops. Then reporters dug into Turner's record and found inconsistencies everywhere. Complaints that vanished. Reports edited after the fact. Witness statements missing from files. And one detail stood out. Turner had once investigated an incident involving a soldier's disappearance. A soldier from Malik's old unit. A soldier who never came home. That's when people started asking the question no one dared say out loud. Did Turner know exactly who Malik was? The prosecutor's office scrambled. Court dates were moved. Evidence got sealed. And the charges against Malik, the same charges Turner swore were solid, suddenly shifted. Fraud was dropped. Impersonation downgraded. Only resisting remained, which made no logical sense. Then came the strangest twist of all. A high-ranking military official arrived at the courthouse 3 days before trial. No press, no uniform. He walked straight into the judge's chambers and stayed for 23 minutes. Security cameras caught it. No audio, just a man entering with a folder and leaving without it. By morning, Malik Harris went from accused criminal to unexpectedly convicted. That's right. Convicted. The conviction that shocked the state. The conviction no one thought possible. The conviction that made social media explode with. How do you convict a man for resisting when the arrest was illegal? The judge offered no explanation. Turner walked out smiling like he'd won a lottery. Malik stood silent, fists clenched so tight his knuckles whitened. But when he looked up at the crowd, for the first time since the arrest, he said a single sentence. They know what I saw. Who was they? What did he see? And why did the military silence explode the moment a small chest medal appeared on camera? The truth wasn't just buried. It was locked behind people far more powerful than Officer Turner. And the real nightmare hadn't even started. Because that same night, at 2:14 a.m., Officer Turner disappeared. His patrol car found abandoned. Lights still flashing. Driver's door wide open. Radio crackling with static. And pinned to the driver's seat was Malik's medal. Officer Turner's disappearance should have been national news. A patrol car found idling on a dirt road. Driver's door open. Flashes painting the trees red and blue. But the strangest part wasn't the scene. It was a silence. No press release. No missing officer alert. No official statement. Just a quiet, uncomfortable hush from the department. Like they expected this. Like they feared this. Detectives arrived before dawn. They scanned the area, searched the woods, dragged a nearby creek. No footprints. No tire tracks. No signs of struggle. Nothing except the metal pinned to the seat. The same metal Turner had ripped off Malik Harris just days earlier. A rookie officer whispered, "Does this mean Malik?" A senior detective cut him off. "We don't speculate." But they all thought the same thing. Meanwhile, Malik was home on bail, pacing his small apartment, blinds shut, phone buzzing nonstop. Friends, reporters, strangers, everyone asking, "Did you take him? Did you threaten him? Did the military do something?" But Malik said nothing. He had taken an oath long before the arrest, long before the humiliation, an oath to protect something bigger than himself. At 9:41 a.m., detectives knocked on his door. 3 of them, stone-faced, hands hovering near their belts. "Sergeant Harris," one said, "you need to come with us." Malik didn't flinch. "I figured this was coming." They led him out quietly. No cuffs, no shouting, just tension so thick it felt like the air could crack. At the station, they placed him in interview room 3. Cold metal table, buzzing light, camera blinking in the corner. Detective Avery Stone, sharp, experienced, nothing like Turner, sat across from him. "Do you know why you're here?" Malik nodded. "Turner's gone. And his patrol car contained something of yours." "My medal," Malik said calmly. "The one he tore off." Stone leaned forward. "How did it get there?" "I don't know." "You expect me to believe that?" Malik locked eyes with her. "Detective, if I wanted Turner gone, it wouldn't look like that." The room fell silent. Stone studied him carefully, then asked a question she wasn't supposed to ask. "What does that medal actually mean?" Malik exhaled slowly. "It's classified. We can get clearance." "No," Malik said. "You can't." Stone sat back, frustrated. "You realize you look guilty." Malik looked at the camera in the corner. Not the detective, not the table, the camera, and he said, clearly and slowly, "Whoever is watching this already knows I didn't touch him." Stone followed his gaze. Then she whispered, "Who's watching, Malik?" He didn't answer. At noon, something bizarre happened. 2 men in suits, no badges, no introductions, walked into the station, went straight to the captain's office, and closed the door. 10 minutes later, the captain came out pale. "Release Harris," he ordered. But Detective Stone protested. "Release him." No explanation, no paperwork, no reasoning. Just fear. When Malik stepped out of the station, reporters swarmed him. Microphones everywhere. Cameras flashing. Dozens of voices shouting questions. "Do you know where Officer Turner is? Why did they drop questioning? Are you involved? Why did federal agents?" But Malik raised a hand. and everyone fell silent. "I didn't hurt Officer Turner," he said, "but someone wants you to think I did." The reporters erupted, but Malik wasn't finished. "There are things happening behind closed doors, things even this department can't control." A reporter yelled, "Then who can control it?" Malik looked into the camera like he was staring at someone specific. "The people who gave me that medal." The clip went viral instantly, millions of views in hours. But the story wasn't done twisting. That night, detectives reviewed the patrol car footage. It showed Turner pulling over on the date road, getting out of his car, looking at something off-screen, then whispering, "No, not you." Then the video glitched. Static, lines, distortion. When it resumed, the seat was empty. Turner was gone, and on the seat lay the medal. Detective Stone froze. She replayed the audio again, and again, and again, because once you cleaned up the static, once you removed the hum of the cruiser, Turner didn't whisper just one sentence. He whispered two. "No, not you. Please, don't tell him what I did." Her blood ran cold. But something else happened at the exact same time. A letter arrived at the police station. No return address. No stamps. Just hand-delivered by someone who left before the receptionist looked up. It contained a single sheet of paper with one sentence written in blocky handwriting. "He took something that didn't belong to him." Detective Stone recognized the handwriting instantly. It matched Officer Turner's arrest report from Malik's case. But Turner was missing. Possibly dead. Possibly worse. So who delivered that letter? And where was he writing it from? Things were spiraling too fast. Then, just before midnight, as Stone dug deeper, her phone buzzed. Unknown number. Block caller ID. A distorted voice whispered, "Stop investigating, Malik Harris, or you'll disappear next." The call ended. Her hands shook, because she knew something now. Something nobody wanted to say aloud. This wasn't the case anymore. It was a cover-up. A massive one. And Malik Harris wasn't hiding the truth. He was running out of time before the truth swallowed him whole. Detective Avery Stone barely slept. Not after the threat call. Not after re-watching Turner vanish on camera. Not after realizing Malik Harris wasn't the danger. He was the target. By sunrise, she sat at her desk with cold coffee and a knot in her gut. She pulled up every record tied to Malik. Deployments, commendations, disciplinary reports. Most files were redacted. Lines blacked out. Sentences missing. Whole pages replaced with classified, no authorization. But there was one thing the censors missed. A date. The day Malik earned the medal. And beside it, 4 casualties. 1 survivor. Location, redacted. But the description underneath wasn't fully erased. Just faint enough to slip through. Incident triggered by internal breach. Soldier Harris neutralized threat. Survivor escaped. Stone leaned closer. Survivor escaped. Escaped from what? And survived whom? Her breath caught. Was that Survivor Turner? She checked Turner's military history, but something was off. He never served. No deployments. No training. He'd lied about having a military background on job interviews. So why was his name connected to that redacted operation? A chill ran through her. Unless he wasn't in the operation. He was connected to someone who was. Someone powerful enough to hide everything. Stone grabbed her keys. She needed to talk to Malik, alone, before someone silenced them both. Malik sat on the floor with the blinds closed, phone on silent, military duffel bag open beside him. Inside wasn't clothes, or weapons, just documents, photos, maps with coded markings. He wasn't preparing to run. He was preparing for something worse. A knock hit the door. 3 taps. Pause. 2 more taps. A pattern. Malik stiffened. Someone from the unit. He approached slowly, hand near his pocket. "Who is it?" he asked. "Detective Stone." Malik exhaled in relief until he realized something. Stone wouldn't use a coded knock. He opened the door cautiously. Stone stepped inside, eyes sharp, breath quick. "We have a problem," she said. "We?" Malik asked. Stone nodded. "They are watching us both." Before Malik could respond, Stone pulled out a printed still frame from the patrol car video. The last clear image of Officer Turner. He stood frozen mid-turn, staring into the trees, fear in his eyes, mouth open, as if begging someone invisible. Malik's face changed. Not shock, not confusion, recognition. "You know who he saw," Stone whispered. Malik didn't answer. Stone forced the next question out. "Who was in your unit that never came back?" Silence. Then Malik said quietly, "There were 5 of us on that mission. 4 bodies recovered, 1 missing." Stone swallowed. "Missing like dead?" Malik looked at the still frame again. "No, missing like unaccounted for." The room felt colder. Stone pressed on. "And Turner knew the missing soldier." Malik nodded once. "A cousin, maybe a brother." He never said, but Turner was obsessed. He kept filing requests for classified case files, kept saying someone took his family member. "And he blamed you." "Yes," Malik said, "and he wasn't wrong." Stone's blood froze. "What do you mean?" Malik looked up with eyes full of old guilt. "I didn't kill the missing soldier, but I saw what did." Before Stone could ask another question, boom, a loud bang shook the apartment door. Someone rammed it from the other side. Malik jumped up. Stone drew her gun. Boom, boom. The door frame cracked. Stone whispered, "Are you expecting anyone?" Malik shook his head. "They found us." Without warning, the door burst open, but no one entered. Just a small metal cylinder rolling onto the floor. Flash bang! Malik shouted. White light swallowed everything. Stone dropped. Malik covered her. Their ears rang. Vision blurred. And faint silhouettes entered the apartment. 3 men. Black tactical gear. No badges. No insignias. Silenced weapons. One spoke with a calm, cold voice. "Sergeant Harris, you were warned what would happen if you didn't stay silent." Malik stood, fists clenched. Stone aimed blindly, still half-blinded. "Police, drop yo." The man cut her off. "You don't count here, detective. This is above your pay grade." Malik stepped forward. "If you wanted me dead, you'd have shot already. So why bother with theatrics?" The man smirked. "We're not here to kill you." Another stepped forward holding a small case. He opened it. Inside was a new medal, identical to Malik's, except this one was black, coated, unmarked. Stone whispered, "What is that?" Malik's voice cracked. "A recall medal." The leader nodded. "Your presence is required. Immediately." Malik shook his head violently. "No, I'm done. I told you." "You don't get to decide," the leader snapped. "You left the program alive. That was your mistake. You should have stayed erased." Stone looked between them, horrified. "Erased? What program?" The leader ignored her. He stepped toward Malik, but Malik didn't back away. He stepped closer and whispered, "Turner didn't disappear because of me. He disappeared because he found a missing soldier before you did." The leader's face drained the color. "You're lying," he said. But Malik wasn't lying. He was smiling, just barely. Stone blinked, still struggling to focus. "What missing soldier?" she asked. Malik turned to her. "The one we thought died. The one Turner kept searching for. The one who broke protocol and vanished during the operation." Stone swallowed hard. "And he's alive." Malik nodded. "Alive, hiding. And Turner found him." The leader stepped back, panicked. "That's impossible. We tracked." Malik cut him off. "You tracked the wrong man." Stone's heart pounded. "Then who did Turner see in the woods?" she whispered. Malik answered with the one name Stone never expected. The soldier who was supposed to be dead. The leader raised his weapon, but before he could fire, the window shattered behind him. A shadow moved. Fast, silent, deadly. A hand grabbed the leader, pulled him backward. Out the window. A scream echoed. Then silence. The other 2 men panicked. They fled. Stone crawled to the window, but Malik grabbed her wrist. "Don't look." "Why?" Because whatever took him isn't supposed to exist. Stone stared at him, terrified. What is it? Malik inhaled. The reason the mission was classified, the reason they gave us that medal, the reason Turner begged for forgiveness in the woods. Stone trembled. Malik, what is it? Malik looked at the shattered window, then whispered, Not what, who? And from outside, echoing through the alley, came a familiar voice. A voice Stone recognized from the patrol car footage. Officer Turner's voice, whispering the same words he said before vanishing. Don't tell them what I did. Detective Stone froze. That voice in the alley. Raspy, desperate, unmistakable. Officer Turner. The same voice from the dashcam. The same plea from the woods. The same terror before he vanished. Malik pulled her back from the shattered window. Stay away from the edge, he whispered. He's not alone. Stone's pulse hammered in her ears. What does that mean? Malik, what did you really see on that mission? Malik exhaled, steady but shaken. There were 5 of us sent in, but we weren't hunting an enemy. We were escorting someone. Someone? Stone repeated. You're telling me the missing soldier was valuable? Malik shook his head. Not valuable. Dangerous. Before Stone could ask more, a shadow moved across the alley. Slow, dragging, human, but off. A figure stepped into the pale streetlight. Detective Stone's breath stopped. It was Officer Turner, but not the Turner she knew. His uniform was torn, skin pale and bruised, eyes sunken, glowing faintly like something alive beneath them. He didn't walk normally. He staggered, like he was being controlled, like strings pulled him from behind. And that wasn't the worst part. Behind him, half hidden in the shadows, was a second figure, the missing soldier, alive, but twisted with scars and burns, face half bandaged, chest rising and falling like every breath hurt. Detective Stone whispered, What happened to him? Malik answered quietly, He survived something none of us were supposed to survive. Turner lifted his head, eyes locked on Malik. You left me, he rasped. You left all of us. Malik shook his head. No, we were ordered to retreat. You lied. Turner's voice cracked. You told them I was dead. The missing soldier stepped forward, slow, limping, filled with hate. You told them we all died. The soldier growled. Stone stepped back. What do they want from you? Malik's voice was barely above a whisper. Justice. Revenge. Maybe both. The missing soldier raised a trembling hand. Give me the truth, or give me your life. But Malik wasn't afraid. He stepped forward, closer to the men he once served beside, closer to the men he once abandoned. Fine, Malik said quietly. You want the truth. Turner's eyes twitched. The missing soldier leaned in, and Malik finally said it. You weren't supposed to survive the operation. That mission was a cover. You were test subjects. Disposable. They sent you in knowing the explosion would kill you. Stone covered her mouth. Oh my God. The missing soldier shook with rage. The doctors told us you approved it. I didn't. Malik shouted. I tried to get you pulled from the mission. They shut me down. They threatened my family. They lied to all of us. Turner staggered back. He looked confused, tortured, broken. But the missing soldier wasn't satisfied. Why did they give you the medal? He shouted. Why honor the man who left us to die? Because I wasn't honored, Malik yelled back. That medal wasn't recognition. It was silence, a warning, a reminder to keep my mouth shut. The missing soldier hesitated. Stone watched the pieces collide. The betrayal, the cover-up, the years of buried truth. Then Turner whispered something new, something the dashcam never caught. He knew. They knew. Everyone knew. He dropped to his knees. The missing soldier backed up, gripping his head. Pain, rage, confusion. And that's when the tactical men returned. Black gear, silence guns, red laser dots sweeping the alley. Move in. They fired on Turner first. Stone screamed. Malik grabbed her, dragging her behind cover. The missing soldier stumbled, hit twice in the leg. He tried to crawl away. The lead agent shouted, "Terminate all surviving subjects. No witnesses." Malik's eyes widened. "They're going to kill everyone, me included." "What do we do?" Stone asked, breath shaking. Malik reached into his duffel bag, pulled out a flash drive. "Black, unmarked. This is everything," he said. "Files, proof, names, the truth behind the mission. If this gets out, the program collapses." Stone grabbed it. "Then we expose them." "No," Malik said. "You expose them. If they catch me, I'm dead. If they catch you, they'll erase you." The agents moved closer. Bullets hit the dumpster beside them. Stone flinched. Malik grabbed her shoulders. "Detective Stone, this isn't a case anymore. It's a war, and someone needs to survive long enough to end it." Stone shook her head. "You're coming with me." But Malik stepped out of cover, straight into the alley, hands raised. The agents froze. "It's him," one shouted. "Take him alive." Stone screamed, "Malik!" But he didn't look back. He said one final thing. "Tell them the truth. Tell them everything." The agent swarmed him, dragged him into a black SUV. Doors slammed. Tires screeched. The missing soldier and Tona lay motionless in the alley, and Detective Stone stood there shaking, clutching the flash drive, realizing she was now the only person alive who knew what actually happened. Hit subscribe, like or save this page so you never miss the next shocking true crime twist. More stories coming daily.